Hello friends, have you ever felt like Java is speaking a secret language? Well, today we are making Java talk, literally. So in this video, I'll show you how to print variables in Java like a pro, whether it's numbers, text, or even a combination of both. You will learn the easiest and fastest way to display your data. By the end of this video, you will be printing anything you want on the screen without breaking your code. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading on this channel. So if you want to print some magic, you need to see this video from start so that you can see how we will be printing that magic on our screen and getting the output here. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's dive into it. So now here we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you that today in this video I will be telling you about what are print variables in Java. So now we have to understand that basically if we are using print variables, so how we can display variables here. So the println method which we use is often used to display variables here, and then if you want to combine both text and variable, you need to use this plus character, or you can also say it as a plus operator here. So if you want to see that how we can do that, so this is the string which we have created here, and the string name is name, and then in this string name I have created one value called John, and this is also called as a string because I have written this value in a string value, or you can say in a string variable. Then we have printed this thing here through this println method which is hello, and then I have written this plus name. And why I have printed this plus name? So that I can display variables with print variables here. So means when you will be writing this hello, so you will be getting plus name. And why I have written plus name? So that I can plus this character, means I can use this operator to plus this string variable which is name. And in name value I have written John, so you will be getting in the output hello, you will be getting one space and it will be saying you John. So hello John you will be getting in your output. And that's the way to use print method, and that's the way to use display variables, which is also called as print variables here in Java. So you can also use the plus character to add a variable to another variable here. Like if I'm creating one, you can say one string of first name equal to John, then the second string of last name equal to Doe. Then when I will be printing this string full name, means when I have created this full name here, and I can just print this first name plus last name, so that I can get this both name combined here, and I can get John Doe printed in one line, and you will be getting both first and last name printed as full name here in your output. So you can do that by printing these all things using println method, and you can also do that by printing this full name in this println method so that you can get your full name printed in the output, and that's the way to use it. For numeric values, you can use the plus character, which is work as a mathematical operator, and you have to notice that we use integer variables here. And this is the example how you can do that. Init x equal to 5 and init y equal to 6. This is the value here. Then if you want to print these all things, you can use again the println method, and you can just add this x plus y. So then you will be getting the output, the value of x plus y. So you will be getting 5 plus 6, and if we add 5 plus 6, so it will be like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you will be getting the 11 in the output because you are adding both values 5 and 6. So that's the way to use it. And then when you are using it with the println method to display the value of x plus y, which will be 11 here in the output, so here as well we are getting same thing, and that's the way to use these all things. So I hope you understand how we are doing that. Here it is also written like from the example above, you can expect that the x store the value as 5, y store the value as 6, and when you will be like printing these all things using println method, so the value which you will be getting in the output will be as 11, because when you will be adding 5 plus 6, it will be 11 here in the output. So I hope you understand how we are doing that and how we will be getting the output by printing these all things. So now we have to see practically if we are doing that, so we are getting all that things printed or not. So I will be just copying this value here, and then I will be moving on to my iBeams, you can say my NetBeans IDE, and then I will be pasting these all things here. So you can just see one thing, I have printed one string name, and in this name string I have printed John, and in this John, like after printing this string here, I have printed system.out.println, in which I have printed hello in my println method, and with this hello I've given one space so that I can get the space after hello, and I can get this John printed because I have added this plus operator, and with that I have also added this name, which is my string name. Now I will be running it here to check what output I'm getting here. So if I run it, you can just see we are getting hello John printed because I have given one space here, and I have added this string with my hello text. That's why I'm getting hello John printed in my output. Now I will be printing another thing which we are getting here. like string first name, last name, and then full name printed here. So I will be copying this thing and then I will be pasting it in the place of this. So if I am pasting these all things here, so now you will be seeing that the output which we will be getting will be printed as our full name, which will be a John Doe, because first name we have written John and the last name we have written Doe. And when we will be adding these two things by this plus operator, so you will be getting both John Doe printed in the output. I will be running it here again. After running, you can just see we are getting John Doe printed in the output. And that's the way to use Java, and that's the way to use these print variables, which are also called as display variables in Java. So I hope you understand how we are doing it. Now we have to see if we are just working on display variables with numbers, or you can say with integers. So what output we are getting here. So I will be moving down and I will be using this example from which we can add the values here. So I will be just pasting these things here in the place of this string. And now when I'm doing this thing here, like when I'm printing these all values with plus operator again, so the value what we will be getting will be 11, because now we have added x plus y, but it is an integer. Normally if you're doing that thing in like strings or in the text value, so you will be getting the text value in one line, but when you're doing it with numbers, when you are using this plus operator with numbers, so obviously it will be adding both numbers together and giving me an output as 11, because 5 plus 6 is 11 here. If I run, you can just see we are getting the output as 11. You can also change the operator to minus, and you can also change it to like, but minus will be like it will be coming the answer in minus, so we need to change the value bigger, like I'll be changing it to 12. And when it will be just subtracting 12 by 6, so the answer you will be getting will be 6 in the output. If I run it here, you can just see the answer we are getting is 6. Now you can also just write multiplication as well. If I add like multiply sign, so you will be getting 6 multiplied by 12 here in the output. If I run it, you can just see now we are getting 72 printed, because 6 multiplied by 12 is 72 here. You can also divide it. If I divide 12 by 6, so you will be getting like 2, I think, in the output. Yes, it will be. So I'll be running it and you can just see we are getting 2 in the output here. And that's the way to print these all things, and that's the way to get the answer of all the display variables or print variables which you are using. So I hope you understand that how we are using print variables in Java or display variables in Java using println method here, which often used to display variables. So I hope you understand this video in which we have learned about print variables. So if you understand this video and if you enjoyed that how we are working on print variables, so remember to hit a like to this video. And if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell as well, so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading on this channel. So just I will be meeting you in next tutorial or in next project of Java from start for beginners. So for today, goodbye.